Hi, everyone. It's Carol Williams with Williams Immigration, and we are back for another Monday morning edition of Beyond the Soundbite, where we talk about all things U.S. immigration, what's hot, what's going on, usually from about the past week or so. So, as you know, I'd like to dive right in. And the first thing I want to talk about is correspondence, bipartisan correspondence from several congressional members that went to DHS and the Department of State, urging these two agencies to work together and to further reduce the visa and immigration backlog. They essentially requested that the backlog timeframes go back to what we were seeing pre-pandemic in terms of the processing times. And in addition, they also offered up several suggestions. And some of those suggestions were, frankly, to lower the visa processing times to about 10 to 15 days in the top countries for inbound travel to the United States. As well, they suggested developing a pilot video conferencing program so that visa interviews can be done via video conference and that not all of them need to be done in person. And another suggestion that they had was to um, allow certain individuals who were at low risk of violating their visa status, who were already in the United States, to renew their visa while remaining in the United States. So that used to be an option in terms of renewing if people were already in the United States, and they took away that option. So maybe, maybe we'll see that option come back. We're not quite sure. This again was just in a letter from various members of Congress to DHS and to the Department of State. And another suggestion that they had was to figure out how to conduct group appointments and schedule group appointments for individuals that were traveling to the US to attend the same conference or trade show or event instead of having them apply as separate individuals and then have separate individual interviews for all those people that wanted to attend the same event. So again, that letter came from several members of Congress, and it was sent to the head of DHS and to the head of Department of State. I'm really urging those two agencies to continue to work to reduce the backlogs. So we will see. We'll see if some of those suggestions are taken seriously and then moved on. So we'll see, and I will, of course, keep you updated on that. The other thing that is really a reminder, sort of, so maybe and in case you missed it, premium processing has been expanded for individuals that have already applied for national interest waiver green cards or multinational executive manager green cards. So if you filed under the multinational manager or executive category for your green card and your receipt date is on or before January 1st of this year, 2022, you can apply to upgrade that to premium processing. And if you applied for a green card as a member of a national interest waiver category, and it was your receipt date is on or before February 1st, 2022, this year, you are now eligible to upgrade your application to using premium processing. So we have definitely talked about that in the past. I just wanted to remind you all that if you meet those filing date criteria for those two green card application categories, we can now get you upgraded to premium processing. Another important update that I want y'all to know about is USCIS has extended the validity of green cards for individuals who have filed to renew their green cards. So if you've filed to renew your green card and you timely filed it before it expired, as of September 26th of this year, your current green card will now be extended for a period of 24 months. That this is principally being done to help the agency get through the backlog. So if you file to renew your green card as of September 26th, you will receive an updated receipt notice extending your green card now from the 12 months to 24 months. And if you file new, as of this point forward, you will be automatically extended through your receipt notice for 24 months. Again, this is the agency's one more step that they are taking to help reduce the backlog and give them an opportunity to get through some of these applications that they have that are sitting there. The next thing I wanted to let y'all know is that the diversity visa is now officially open. It runs from October 5th, 2022 until November 8th of 2022. So you have until November 8th of 2022 to register for the diversity visa lottery. And you can go online and do that. But again, if you have any questions about the diversity visa lottery or, whether or not you can upgrade your current green card application to premium processing, feel free to give me a call at the office, 954-903-1337, and we can certainly help you with that. I have spoken before on our Monday morning chats about remote I-9s and whether or not that is here to stay. Well, today is the last day for comments on that rule. So what will happen now is the agency will take a look at the comments, determine if they need to make any changes based upon the comments, and they should be issuing a final rule relatively soon. So hopefully we are yet one more step closer to having remote I-9s. I will certainly keep you posted on that, but I did want to let you know that the last day for comment is in fact today, and usually things move fairly quickly after that. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about this Monday morning is the Citizenship and Integration Grant. So, Immigration Service, through some, some of the filing fees that they receive, they give out grants to local organizations across the country to help individuals apply for and figure out if they are eligible for U.S. citizenship, and also help them with English language, because as you know, as part of your citizenship application, you need to demonstrate a level of English proficiency as well as U.S. history or civics proficiency and knowledge. So the agency has awarded about $20 million in grants to 66 organizations spanning 35 states to help individuals that are already green card holders take that next step to becoming U.S. citizens. So I thought that was an interesting thing that the agency does, and I wanted to let you know that. It also gives us a little bit of a break from my constant talk about the backlogs and what the agency is trying to do to work through the backlogs. So I thought that was interesting. And certainly if there are other, if there are organizations out there that are interested in applying for one of these grants, they should certainly feel free to do that. So that is really all I wanted to talk about this morning, all super quick. But I think a lot of really good information that I thought y'all would want to know. If you have any questions about your immigration case, remote I-9s, whether or not you can file using premium processing times, backlog reduction efforts, and you want to walk through those, feel free to call the office, 954-903-1337. Have a wonderful Monday.